T20. But if it's a concussion sub, then they can get replaced and then have an impact with either batting or bowling in the game. So India, yeah, they kind of come back there by basically replacing a batsman with a bowler to make it 12v11. Hey, listen, all you Indian fans, if you want to come at me, come at me. I'm just spitting facts here, okay? I'm going to keep it honest. Like, England should won the game, but India did come back here, alright? But let's go back to the game. So India batted first, and they were 12 for 3 at one point. Saka removed with a 3-wicket maiden in his first over back. He's a really good power play bowler, as I said before. But India kind of gave away the wickets, all caught. And they didn't bat well in the first couple of overs. Rashid then also got a wicket as well. And then it was left to Hardik Pandya and Dubey to kind of do the recovering job, steady the ship. They batted really well. Dubey batted really well against Rashid. He's really strong against spinners, we've seen. Took his time against the seamers. And then Hardik Pandya, slow start, but did what was needed, got to 13-14 over. And then, you know, with all the experience he has, he was able to accelerate. Some of the shots he played down the ground was unbelievable. And that innings was really good. It shows the experience they have in IPL of assessing the situation and playing the situation, and that kind of ruthlessness and street smart cricket that they have about them. And they did really well to get India up to 181 for 9. But I did think in the last 5 overs, England did let it slip as well. They didn't bowl well at all in the death. They just, when you watch the ball, they don't really have a death bowler. They have a guy who can bowl Yorkers. I don't think they have a guy who has a good slower ball, in my opinion. Jamie Overton bowled decently. We had bowled a good final over. Archer got hit for runs in his last over. So did Saka Mahmood. And England just missed that premium death over bowler that they're lacking, and they need to find one soon. But then going back to their second innings in terms of their batting, they started off really well. They were 60 for 1 in the power play. Ducker made 39 of 19. Again, got in. Could have continued that start. Phil Saw made 20 odd. Butler out for cheap, and then Harry Brook batted really well for 51, nearly a 200 strike rate. He was making it look really easy. He was in full flow until again he gave away his wicket, and either him or Duckett needed to be one of those guys to see England through and get them over the line and have that clinicalness about them to keep going. 50 is not enough. You need to make that 70, 80 like Tilak Varma did a couple of games ago to get them over the line. And then in came the collapse after Brook out. Harshit Rana with 3 wickets as a concussion sub. And it was left to Overton at the end to basically make 10 runs and over with Rashid. And yeah, he couldn't do it. While he's bowled really well, I think his batting has kind of left a lot to be desired. I'm a big fan of him, and I still think he's a good player, but he just hasn't been able to make it work with the bat yet in the series. But overall, England did let it slip though. They had India 12 for 3. They were 60 runs in the power play. They had the opportunity to win it, and they fumbled it. They weren't ruthless enough, and they didn't do it. And in terms of India, they used a concussion sub rule to their advantage, and they had to know how to kind of just win that game and be clinical and ruthless.